Oh, good heavens.
It does.
For this.
Kombat literally fell asleep. Holy fuck, dude. I know Jade's slow, but come on, bro. I may hay felt asleep, Lamook. I may hay felt asleep, Lamook. God damn. That's amazing. Kombat, let me know if I have to send you another invite, dude. So Kombat may hay felt asleep, Lamook, and that's why he wasn't here on time. Did he type? Yeah, he typed that he's dreaming right now. He doesn't realize that he's actually awake. He didn't fall asleep, Rai. He may hay felt asleep, Lamook. He was asleep, Lamook, I'm afraid. It happens to us all. Guys, give me a 1 in the chat if you've ever been asleep, Lamook. I know I have. Yeah, exactly. It happens to all of us, dude. Kombat, do I have to send you another invite, or do you still have it? Look at this guy. That's how you know Kombat's Hollywood now. He's making us wait for him. He's making us wait. Hollywood Kombat. He's creating new words and everything. That's how much he thinks of himself. He's creating new words. Because I can guarantee we're all going to start saying Lamook now.
No.
What even is a Lamook? What would you say a Lamook sounds like? To me, it sounds like some kind of Pokemon.
A Lamook.
A Lamook is like an angry cow.
Oh man, I don't even know. To me, it just sounds like some weird looking giraffe thing. It's like I'm just gonna say like a lemur, giraffe.
Kombat says he's joining, but it's not in yet. I wonder if the invite is still working or not. Maybe he fell asleep again.
My favorite Pokemon's Agumon.
It's a legit coffee shop in London. No way. Fuck off. No way.
Lamook.
I'm gonna Google Lamook.
If that's true, I'm gonna visit Lamook like tomorrow.
Lamook.
I will actually upload pictures to my social media at Lamook.
Lamook. Coffee shop in Poplar, London. Oh my god.
Oh no, I have to go to Poplar.
It's in Poplar. Cafe coffee shop. Fuck off. TripAdvisor. What does TripAdvisor have to say about Lamook?
Oh,
4 out of 5 stars. 600 ratings. Great atmosphere and a very clean place. Lovely coffee and a variety of cakes and sandwiches. We love this place. The staff makes us feel welcome there.
That's amazing. Now I have to go to Lamook and experience it.
There's been... The worst review they've ever had is 3 stars. Lamook is top tier. Lamook is top tier, guaranteed. Right, now, back to the matter at hand. We have our final 1st to 10 of the day. It is going to be Pulse versus Kombat. Thank you very much to these guys for playing. Pulse, of course, I've said before, did magical things at East Coast Throwdown. Had a really, really strong showing. Pulled off some upsets along the way. And Kombat, one of the players that's really close to the top 12 of the pro competition leaderboards, but really needs a good showing at NEC to be able to do it. But it's looking good. Plays a shit ton of characters. I would say it's hard to say who he's going to use, but it looks like he's gone for Infinite Warden Geras. So this should be interesting. I don't know how long I expect Kombat to stick on Infinite Warden should this go a bit tits up for him, but I guess we will see.
Gonna find the opening hit confirm right there. The 1-1 into the bed of spikes. Okay, that is unsafe. Nice punish for Pulse. A lot of basically sand trap footsies right now, but
It's a weird one because Erron Black, of course, like if he wants to establish any kind of scud shot neutral, and oh wow, force block, that was so clean. If Erron Black ever wants to establish like a scud shot neutral, he has to stay exactly where he is, and the second he does that, he's just gonna get hit by sand trap. Now we have actually seen Kombat play this matchup before. It does seem that it's quite difficult. Oh my god, what?
Sick.
What was that, dude?
Yeah, Kombat also spent both defensive bars to try and break out of that.
Jesus Christ, what was that combo? I've never
sick.
seen that in my life. That was actually sick.
Oh, goodness. Standing one to the
That
better.
buffer, dude. My man buffered standing one into bed of spikes. That was so good. Okay, we're in for a good set. I can already tell. I can already tell. Oh my goodness, calm down. My man woke up from a nap. He had like the power nap. He slept for like half an hour and now he's woken up refreshed. He's a new man. Oh. Oh my god. This is the play of a man who just had his beauty sleep. Oh no, didn't get the combo. That would have been so clean. Oh. That's what we call a Lamook nap.
No, please don't change Sand Trap to Lamook nap. Alright, challenges the forward 4 again.
Oh, the delay, but gets opened up by the second hit. Already goes into the gauntlet, though. So not optimal damage incoming. Oh, the cancel, and again, another hit from Kombat.
Oh, this is big damage indeed. A body splash into the forward 3 better spikes.
That's disgusting. I love it. Oh, the ultimate read.
Over.
Is that enough to kill? Was that enough to end? Yeah. It is. Kombat. First game with that Geras.
That better spikes is a really strong ender. Very good move in general. Anyway, you know, really easy hit confirm. But, you know, as a final hit, it barely tends to scale.
The big thing about Kombat there, though, was it was just hard reads, right? Like spacing out, wake-ups, anti-airs. I mean, even the first bit of round 2, like standing 1, buffered into better spikes. Like, I feel like Kombat is really good at just reading what you're immediately about to do. He doesn't really think too far ahead. He thinks about what you're about to do then and there, you know? And he will just pick his option and do it. And he's so good at reading that exact thing you're about to do. I think it's partly what makes him so scary in this game. Because in this game, he's really kind of come into the community as like a real threat as a player. He's always been good, right? Even since the online days of Injustice 2, he's always been decent. But MK11, he really has just kind of hit this next level of confidence in the way he plays. The Kombat is talking in chat in between games.
Yeah, I don't even know how Kombat managed to write that much. And then still managed to pick up the controller in time. Clean punish with the forward 1 grab. Gonna go into the better spikes for... Oh, he's gonna spend both bars on it, going for the temporal advantage as well. A lot of damage on the table, almost 40% off this.
No, Kombat's not really been one to shy away from coming off the resources for big damage. I must admit, I'm actually quite surprised to see him go back to Infinite Warden after being such a big advocate for Eternal in the first 3 weeks or so of Variation 3s. I know a lot of people kind of behind the scenes have been saying they think Eternal might actually be the best Geras variation, but Kombat gone straight back to Infinite Warden.
But right now, this is looking like, yeah, that was about it. It was almost approaching chip territory right there for Pulse, but Kombat also has the corner position working out for him as well, and both players also have every bit of meter except Pulse now. But
Pulse, he's gonna have to take those moments to establish any kind of full screen rifle shots or acid when he can, because he's not gonna get a lot of opportunities. Now he is empty on the rifle. That crushing blow is ready. Can't imagine he's gonna ever get the chance to reload it, nor would he probably want to. I think we want to hold on to that KB. Oh, full whiff into a punish.
He's probably going to get both bars right there. And back to temporal. Not going to work out for Kombat.
I like the way that Pulse is really threatening with that Erron Black sweep. I think it's a criminally underused button. How good it is. Oh, big wake up. Kombat just building the bars. He can spend it. No, he's going to hold on to it.
There's still 24%.
No way. Oh my goodness. If that connected, that would have been disgusting. Oh, no confirm. Actually, I don't even know if you can go to Fatal Blow off that second hit. Maybe you can't.
Pulse being really patient right now, not falling for it. Nice punish on the standing 2, and the slide is going to take it. Kombat using, you know, another I think wasted breakaway. That's real unfortunate for him.
I mean, the thing is, like, you do take a bit less damage while you're falling down from breakaway, so maybe there's a chance he thought the slide wouldn't kill, but Pulse definitely knew it would, because there was no hesitation in going for that. Like, he could have gone to Fatal Blow to be sure, but he knew. This man's been playing Erron Black since day one. He absolutely knows what the slide damage is going to do in that situation, but this round has completely gone the way of Kombat, unfortunately. Oh, there's a hit. Plus frames into the jump. You see, Pulse, he's trying to find his moment to get out, but it's going to be difficult when Geras has you back to the wall like that with those jump-ins. Oh my god! Oh, and that's what it boiled down to.
That is going to secure it. But yeah, so it seems like Pulse is being really patient, which isn't a bad thing, but Kombat's just able to capitalize on just more hits, more consistent hits into damage, and you know, Geras isn't exactly shy of damage.
Also, opportunities to bag it too. You know, like Geras has that. If you just get, if you block a deep jump kick or a body splash, and that slight walk down before the mid or the delay into the throw, like he's a very simple character, but it doesn't stop him from being really scary, especially in the hands of someone like Kombat that's been playing this character from day one and still continues to do so.
Lost hive of the chitin.
Now for Pulse though, you can see how it's almost going to entirely keep the game at close range, almost like jump distance. Every time he's at a range, like there is that constant ever present threat of sand trap. That is just, I mean, what does he do about it? His only real chance at getting any of like the rifle shots out or scud shot is if he's knocked Kombat away. He's gotten some kind of hit, and he has a bit of advantage from full screen, but those opportunities won't be super regular with especially how this is being played.
Yeah, Kombat making all the right reads on the spacing as well for these sand traps, really working out for him.
Oh, okay. And there's that Geras down one, the ultimate turn stealer. But you can see how Pulse just isn't even attempting anti-airs because it's so hard for Erron Black.
Yeah, and I think that is the best thing to do. We're going to see that combo.
Oh!
Stylish.
God, that's so good looking. That looks like that's 2 for 2 and it's worked. I wonder if that's just become a new B&B for Pulse, you know?
I wonder, you know, the consistency in hitting that online as well. Not the, it doesn't look like the easiest thing to do.
No anti-air again. Pulse, you can tell that he just wants to be very careful. Any hit.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
Oh, that was it. Took the bait, got option select up to, and then straight into the fatal blow after he broke away as well.
Is he dead?
Pulse,
No, he's alive.
Oh, just about, just about.
What?
Oh my goodness.
What was that? Kombat was just whiffing standing threes from full screen. What was he trying to do?
I have no idea, but that whiff punish.
What the fuck is going on? Erron Black, the best gun in the West, just shooting rifle bullets over the tallest man point blank.
I think he's just falling asleep, Lamuk.
Maybe. That would explain it. That was the weirdest round start. No, like, round end to round start I think I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
And the bullets are gone. Oh, punish.
There it is. Kombat waiting for this opportunity. Nice throw tech.
Uh-oh. He tried to do Eternal Clone. Can you imagine if he did? I could definitely believe that.
That would be something. Now, Pulse does have the Erron like fatal blow, but this is dangerous territory for him right now. If he gets opened up one more time, he is going to go down and get this round up. But it is his to take. That is going to be it.
I feel like from the range that back two connected, it had no business fully connecting the string. But that's what should happen, right? If you hit, even if it looks a bit weird, if the first hit of a string connects, it seems only right that the whole string should. One of the worst things you see is when the string just whiff, even though the first hit connected. It just looks really weird. But Pulse, able to get a game on the board. Really good showing of Erron Black too. I know a lot of people right now think that Erron Black is weaker and not amazing. I think it's definitely fair to say I'm gonna give him 2 for that. Optimals constantly connecting. Wait, Combat says in chat, I thought he was dead, so I was just mashing standing 3. You donut. You absolute plebeian. I can't believe it.
Plebeian.
Pleb. You deserve that lost Combat in that case.
Sleep
I'm
the
happy
limerick
you
away.
lost.
Erron Black.
But I like how this is a demonstration of Erron Black. Because I know Erron Black versus Geras is not a matchup that Erron Black players have historically enjoyed. Especially with how, again, you can see just how it's just really hard for Erron Black to establish any kind of like long-range neutral against what Geras can do to him. But I feel like we're seeing Pulse play around that really well. Mainly due to just always being ready to establish that back 2, keeping it safe. You know, we're not seeing him commit to slide mix-ups like non-stop off like the strings, like no back 2 slide, no 2-1-2 slide. He's keeping it as simple as he can. Oh, but the punish, the knowledge from Kombat.
Gonna take the down 2. Good read on the breakaway as well. Yeah, it's just not gonna work out for Kombat. Trying to get the sand trap. That was a nice
Ooh.
counter hit as well on that forward 4.
Good throw tech again, keeping the pressure up. And there it is. Last time Kombat, that's where he decided to punish, but this time gonna get hit by that scud shot. Oh, and another opportunity. Straight into the acid this time. Oh, ho, ho, get donked on that bald head of yours.
The cheeky overhead bop. Gonna shoot things. And, you know, I think Pulse is playing this really well. I really enjoy watching Pulse's Erron Black right now because it's not often you see Erron Black being played these days. You know, a lot of the people that used to play this character complain, but these throw techs back to back.
He just can't get thrown. My man refuses. Ah!
Option select. You can't get thrown, but you can get reversaled.
I don't know if that's an option select or if Kombat is just straight up just making the call out. Oh, wake up 2-1-2. Speaking of call outs. Oh no, and that is white. The second you think you have some neutral control, sand trap. Oh, there's a confirm.
There is 2 bars. Not gonna spend it though. I agree with that decision.
Oh wow. Kombat getting the cheeky stuff out. Oh, dash up throw.
That will probably be the round.
Yeah, just enough. Just enough.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is a-
both players still sitting on the defensive bar as well.
Now you can see there, right there, Pulse. He had no interest in actually connecting those bullets. He just wanted to unload the magazine. Or whatever you call that gun. He just wanted to get rid of all the bullets. He wants the KB.
Nice. So a lot of throw techs this game.
I really, really like Pulse's use of the sweep, man. It's so strong.
Oh, that was really good as well, just to lower his hurt box so the body splash didn't affect him.
Oh, whiff punish. Pulse a little bit too far away for the back 2 that time. He's getting so much mileage out of it, but Kombat spacing out a little bit better that time.
Kombat with a world of control right now. There's no defensive bar for Pulse, so it is going to be really hard guessing in these wake
Oh,
situations. Yeah, taking
Wow.
2 many trades, real close.
Oh, hang on a minute. Breakaway.
Got the breakaway.
Chewed up. This is going to do a big chunk of damage. It's not going to give him the life lead, but...
I mean, this is the best thing for Pulse right now, isn't
absolutely.
it? He got the break situation, so he just needs to avoid the sand trap.
You're now going to be at throw kill territory. Oh!
The dash up forward 4 into the back 2-2-2 meaty was going to work guaranteed unless he mistimed that because there's no defensive bar for Kombat, and Pulse is turning things around.
Yeah, man. It went from 2-0 to 2-2. Pulse determined. I mean, that was just really well played too as well. Like it was the patience. Kombat, he made the call out. He tried to get off the ground with Fatal Blow. Didn't work. Didn't actually get punished for it too bad. But he did eat the drop kick instead, which ended up getting him to low enough health to not avoid the chip. And because he decided to delay the wake up, no way he can survive. Pulse just played that really well. Considering Pulse was backed against the wall, you can never count someone out when they've got Fatal Blow, especially a character like Erron Black. These are two characters with absolutely two of the strongest fatal blows in the game. Like, as soon as either of them gets fatal blow, the game will change completely.
Especially when they're so easy to confirm into as well.
Tweety in chat says, I like Pulse, but he uses terms like friendlies and dittos, so he must be destroyed. Do it for traditional FGC terminology combat. How dare he call something different to us? What a monster. Pulse, you should know better. Oh, down 4 sand trap. You hate to see it.
You'll love to see it to hate it.
Yeah, that, what you said.
Oh,
Ooh.
the down 3 just low profiling the up 2 reversal.
Maybe that's the play we need to see from Pulse. Erron's down 3. One of the best pokes in the game. Oh!
Duck.
That was so clean, too.
That was really good. Neutral jump, really clean read on the throw. Gonna go for the stylish combo again. Drops it this time. Doesn't get the down 4 into the
I definitely
acid.
think you need the down 2 at the absolute earliest possible time.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like a max height thing.
First time I've seen him drop it, though. He's still got a good ratio on that.
Wonder how much extra damage it actually does, if at all, you know, like if it's worth going the extra mile just to try and hit that.
Oh, hang on. Both the bars being spent here. Not enough to kill, but that's going to be damn close.
Trying to
Oh!
go for it, but Kombat just falling a little too short. Oh, that's bad. Got the breakaway again. Kombat trying to get out just a bit too early.
That was actually beautifully played by Pulse. He just blocked. He was waiting for Kombat to do something, make himself minus, tech a throw, anything. He was happy to just sit there and let Kombat just melt in the acid. And Kombat did nothing. And after like 2-3 seconds of absolutely nothing, that's where Pulse decides to let it rip on the back two. That was so dangerous.
He's got himself in the corner though. Probably not the best place you want to be against Geras, but clean neutral jump against the throw. Good read.
Hey, no worries, Z-Backs. Thanks for watching, man. I hope you guys are having a good time. We've got some good games tonight. Kombat is posting in chat in between every round. This man. Oh, hang on a minute.
Kombat's just got someone hired to type on his Twitch chat for him.
I mean, I say he's Hollywood, man. It's his agent. His agent is typing on his Twitch.tv account.
Pulse took that round super convincingly. It just seems like the way that he's changed things up and the implementation of what you were talking about as well with Erron's sweep, it's just been good for him. Like, it's been working out a lot for him. He's not getting blown up by a lot of the sand trap stuff that he was earlier on in the set, and just generally seems to be playing a very safe playstyle.
Well, it does mean that Pulse is now officially up in games, 3-2 now. Now, Kombat, we know, plays 1 billion characters. I know Geras is seen to be a bad matchup for Erron, according to every Erron player I've ever heard talk about it. But given the fact that it is an exhibition, I do wonder if we're going to see Kombat swap to maybe Eternal Geras or just different characters entirely. I know Kombat plays like most characters in the game, it seems, at this point, so it's hard to say, but we will see. Is Erron's sweep -1? That is actually mad.
Shao Kahn's sweep as well as godlike, just on the sweep discussion.
Good thing about Erron's is its startup. Its startup is like mad good.
Yeah.
Round 1, fight.
Oh, and tackle.
He literally just ran at him. Erron Black
Eternal
pulled a gun and
Geras.
Geras is just like, get out of my face. Come to the corner. This is your home now.
So Kombat, seeing that you know, there is a discrepancy in points in this set, decides to switch over to Eternal.
Uh-oh.
A lot of command grabs right now as well.
But this is the scary thing about any variation of Geras that has the command grab, because you go from Infinite Warden that is more about accepting that you have to block the mid first, or you have to block the jump kick first, and then make a read on whether he walks you down into a throw, or he walks you down into a down 1, or another 4-2. The short of it is get you blocking first, right? He usually gets you blocking first. In any variation with the grab, it's just, he might just let it go. That mid Titan tackle, just out of nowhere. It's so dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. And it's really up to you. You know, you have to play that mind game of, do you let yourself get hit by it then so that it whiffs, but then that's also risky too. So
yeah, it's very hard. It's
a tough thing to deal with.
The way command grab characters work in this game is always going to be dangerous with how much bang for your buck there is off counter hits and stuff like that. But having a mid command grab certainly helps, especially with the way Kombat is using it. Down on health though, has to be careful. Ooh, down forward just to make the body splash whiff. I like that decision.
There's the back four again. The throw is going to close out the round.
That's a round gone, yeah.
Alive.
Pulse looking really good. Looked a little bit caught out in that first round. I don't know if it was just kind of that instant adaptation to all of a sudden you're playing against the same character, but not really. But looking a lot more comfortable now.
Oh, that was a big whiff. Couldn't get a bigger punish though.
Oh,
The
that
breakaway-
is definitely not what Kombat wanted. Not at all.
Yeah, that is super unfortunate. Must have just been holding down the down and block for the preemptive crouch block on wake up. But
And there's a bar spent. Universal stun. Set up. Oh, come on, grab. Oh, tick throw. That does 15%. 150 in the corner. There's only so many of those you can take. Oh, hang on a minute. That was a really nice confirm. And the setup again. Oh, and tries to move out of it, but the plus frames are there. Boot to the
crushing
midsection. Yup. Big damage coming through. That was a wonderful sequence. That Geras, the sand esports teleport, so good. So dangerous. That's a strong 2. Hell yeah. Ah, Pulse gave a strong 2 as well. I respect it. Also, I also say shout outs to 500 viewers watching the stream right now. Welcome to the stream. This is our last first to 10 of the night. If you did miss the first or second, which was Tweedy versus Kerbo, and then MK Azerbaijan versus Do Basic, you can watch the VOD. You can watch it live if you want, or you can wait for it to go on YouTube. It will do so. We're a little bit backed up, though, with the YouTube uploads. We haven't got last week's up yet, unfortunately, so we have a little bit of work to do to get it all caught up, but they will be on there eventually, I promise. But right now, this set, we are talking about the match at hand, Pulse versus Kombat. I didn't update the scores. You know what? I'm just going to leave the names where they are. I'm going to stop swapping them around. I'm just going to add one at a time. Oh, Teddy Two Gloves is now hosting us. I got the notification twice, but thank you, man. I appreciate that.
oh, challenges the 4-2 tick grab right there. Manages to get a trade with it too. Oh, and Pulse is playing Barking Irons. Now, this is really interesting to me because, you know, just recently with like Josh DQ putting on a hell of a performance with Barking Irons at Hyper Combo as well. I was wondering if there were any other players that did play this variation that we could see play him, and so it's really cool to me that Pulse is, you know, just picked Barking Irons.
Well, we did see some Barking Irons at ECT doing work as well. You know, it's cropping up around. I think it's more. I think it's less it's becoming to be used, and it's more players that have been playing it the whole time are just getting more, you know, kind of public showings with the character, if that makes sense. But
yeah.
it's definitely a very different character as Barking Irons. It's all about that slide cancel. It's all about the mind game between it. Slide cancel into down one, slide cancel into throw, slide cancel into standing button. Like, it's more about it's like almost any dash cancel character. Oh, spending the bar to keep him safe on that whiff. Oh no!
It doesn't block the overhead. That's gonna hurt. All right, Kombat taking quite a few stray hits over here. And,
oh, I like that. You see the cancel into the back too.
Pulse he does have Fatal Blow though, so you know,
one hit will take
good
this 100%. And it is Barking Iron, so obviously you lose the combo opportunities.
He didn't punish it with his own Fatal Blow.
I don't. Would Fatal Blow punish it from that far away? I don't know. Obviously, it has a lot slower startup than usual now, but
yeah,
I
mean, I'm pretty sure Geras' Fatal Blow is above, or rather below, I should say, -18.
I mean, okay, well, it probably would have punished at the very least, but I think Pulse wanted to go in for a string first, because obviously he needed to win that round to get it back. Maybe he thought he could punish it without needing the Fatal Blow, and if he didn't use the Fatal Blow, obviously he's got it for the next round, perhaps. But regardless, so Kombat now, 4 games to 3. And again, the crazy thing about Barking Irons is as soon as you get comfortable trying to challenge the cancel, and you're like, well, I'm just going to down one him every time. I'm going to do XYZ every time. Before you know it, he is just going to let the slide rip, and you'll get hit by that anyway, which is obviously very unsafe, but it's there. Although I do believe we saw Pulse go straight back to 52 card pickup, so yeah, he did. Straight back to 52 card. What's the score? It is 4-3 to Combat. Oh, it's Combat that asked, so it's 4-3 to you.
I feel like there's versus session stats in the main menu options. Those are always good for keeping track of the score as well.
Or you can go on twitch.tv/PNDK&M and look at it live in front of us. Before your very eyes. So then we'll keep track so you don't have to. Oh, wake up buttons again. Crushing blow spent immediately. No breakaway though from Combat. He's holding on to the damage. Oh, that's why.
Read.
Oh, Eternal. Are we going to see a setup from this? No, he's just cashing out.
We are, but that's corner carry right there. From all the way to the other side of the screen.
400 damage in corner carry from universal moves is actually disgusting.
Paul's trying to find an opening.
Has to watch out though. One hit from near enough anything is going to do this. Oh, just lets the string rock, but the forward two. That advancing mid. Combat going to find it.
Round 2, fight.
Okay.
Pulling out the ref.
Oh, tried to anti-air a bit too late. I think he tried to down one anti-air. Got counter hit.
I think so too. Geras jump kick moving in a very peculiar angle though. Pretty hard to get the anti-airs on it. Was that the down forward 1 or down forward 3?
I'm not sure. But this time it's going to be a read into a normal throw. Oh, back-to-back normal throw.
Oh, the body splash from Combat.
This time the block into, oh my goodness, into plus frames, into the tit grab. Dude, this variation looks oppressive. If he gets that sand clone on the screen, that is disgusting. The fatal blow on screen. Nothing through. Oh, good block on the drop kick. Chip damage. Oh, and the gauntlet to the jaw.
There it is. The gauntlet not having a gap like in the other variation as well. Infinite Warden allowing you to charge up the gauntlet, but you know,
I
letting
didn't
it rip this time.
I didn't see anyone say that this variation. Just answering a question in chat. People saying, do you remember when this variation came out and Geras players said it sucked? I don't ever remember a Geras player saying it was bad, but I do remember Geras players being disappointed in the rewind move that he gets, like the standing breakaway, which kind of is one of the most situational moves in the game and very expensive. But I think it really does hold a, you know, really explain how good this variation is by itself, when the only move you ever really see Geras players using is the Sand Simulacrum, and that by itself is enough reason to pick this variation. That literally that one move. Like, it's actually crazy how strong that move is when it's the only thing. If Unjust didn't call me, I would have missed this first to 10. Combat. So just for quick, I know those of you on YouTube will be like, why are you guys saying Lamook and all these weird shit? Combat fell asleep during the stream, and we had to wake him up so he could play, because he just fell asleep and would have slept right through it. So we keep roasting him for being just awake.
For falling asleep, Lamook.
I wish does anyone remember the exact comment he typed in chat? It was full of spelling errors and it was great. We loved it.
The up two? That wasn't it. That was. Oh, reading the tick grab this time. It does get a proper punish on it.
Oh, there's a hit again. Obviously, the crouching gunter having considerably more recovery than the standing. And you're seeing Pulse. Oh. Nice finish with the acid. You're seeing Pulse, honestly, just trying to get rid of the bullets. Realizing that he's not going to be able to use the rifle much at all in the matchup. So he's just trying to get rid of the bullets as much as he can to get towards that launching, that crushing blow.
Oh, using the back four again. Oh, traded the down 2 with that as well. So Pulse did take 14%.
The camera trying to keep up.
Yeah. Cameraman working overtime. Big whip.
Oh, big punish too. Oh, not spending the crushing blow. Wants to keep it. Oh, maybe now? Oh, and that entire time acid was burning him in the bum. Oh dear. Now it's gonna be read acid or not. Will acid come out or not? That is the decision. And there it is. Oh, not a single tick of damage had time to come out. That's crazy.
Yeah, really good read from Kombat right there.
You guys are the best chat, by the way. You at least like 4 or 5 people have posted the comment. I love it. Wait, is Kombat making this comeback happen? Oh! Oh! He probably shouldn't have teched that, right? Because if he didn't tech that, he would have walked on the acid. I mean, it doesn't matter because he won anyway, but that would have been hilarious. Pulse now 4 games to 5. That's gonna be his 4th game. Another close set we have. All right, so this is what Kombat posted. So Kombat was asleep before the set, woke up in time to play because Unjust phoned him to wake him up to remind him that he said he was going to play, and he wrote, and I quote, "May Hay felt asleep, Lamook." So now we're all just like, this is the best thing ever, and I appreciate you for bringing it into our lives. Would Fatal Blow have chipped? It was never guaranteed to chip, but obviously there's the read for it. Oh, Kombat wasting no time, straight to Johnny Cage. The original Johnny Cage in this game, really. I think Kombat was the first person that we all really saw play Cage in a competitive setting, for the most part. Obviously, he won the very, very first pro competition online event for America with Johnny Cage. And this was a long time ago, but it definitely got us all considering him quite the Johnny player in this game. And Showstopper it is too, Showstopper. Very powerful character.
That is true. And, you know, the way that Pulse has been playing, you know, using a lot of the pokes, using a lot of the back four and stuff, I feel like, isn't that just a generally hard thing for Johnny Cage to deal with?
I think it depends. I think it depends on how comfortable you are at getting around the Erron Black neutral anyway. Johnny Cage, of course, being able to close the distance, like, has far advancing highs that are what you really need to deal with I suppose the general scud shot neutral. But it's hard to say. Big punish. Oh, another drop from Kombat. Yeah, he's dropping a lot of combos. Oh, the first time we've seen Pulse. Wait, is that enough damage? He's dipping his toes in. No, not quite.
Oh, and the up 3 is not going to work. I think the read was on the 4 from Erron Black.
I think so. We've seen a little bit of ropiness from Kombat, though. Looking a little bit less clean in the swap to Johnny Cage than we've expected, maybe. Oh! Max range, forward 3.
Doesn't drop it this time. Nice anti-air.
Now, Kombat is really good at defending against the 2-1-2 game. Oh, reactionary. Is that enough damage? I don't think. Did every bullet hit before? Did every bullet hit at the start?
I think it was the last couple.
Yeah, it is. And
just about.
Immediately, Pulse. Evening things out. 5 games apiece now. Yeah, I didn't expect that to kill either. Chat comment says, Johnny basically hasn't changed. He was considered shit before. What changed? He has changed a lot in ways that make the game make a big difference. The big one is the jailing changes when they, in the first major patch where they changed it so crouching pokes jail into standing buttons now. They didn't before. Completely made him night and day better because now he can get 3+ frames from every low poke if the Johnny player is confirming them, which most of them do now. Because obviously the longer the game's out, the better players get at that. As well as general hitboxes of a lot of his strings that used to just completely whiff at weird ass times before, now whiff like barely any of the time compared to how they used to. The biggest thing though is his biggest problem as a character was his force balls completely changing his offense versus loads of characters if they whiffed on block. Now outtake exists, his two problems of number one, force balls whiffing, and number two, having no fast mid to contest with point blank, he now has both, because force balls whiff, but outtake doesn't play around that, because instead you get arcing fireballs, which are probably the best fireballs in the game now, due to the speed and the fact that from a lot of ranges they're really hard to deal with, and they're very fast with little recovery. And you have Rising Star, which is a safe, gapless counter poke special move that is effectively just a DP, it's an uppercut, that you can do off down one, you can do it off near enough anything that's good to just be completely safe and have pushback. So the character is very different, and that is why he's considered top tier now.
Pulse looking to keep Kombat out full screen, just gonna have him sit in the acid. Using that back four really well this entire set as well, but Kombat just gonna keep on the aggression. And Pulse just not biting. Or plus frames.
Oh, opted not to finish the string. Pulse keeping himself careful, and there we go. Now this time goes for the slide. Confident he can chip out. I like that choice, Pulse. I think he knew that slide wasn't going to kill, but instead just opted to go for the fact that Kombat left himself without defensive bar, just trying to finish him off traditionally. Oh no, the whole string came out and Kombat got hit by the last bit. Oh, okay. Oh, I like that choice, just to go for that straight up slide. Oh, the sweep, I should say. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's been using them just like at the right spacing, at the right range.
I love the way Pulse is doing this. Erron Black doesn't have amazing traditional anti-airs, but all of his pokes make him go so low to the ground. He's making jumping attacks whiff by just doing pokes. And it's working really well for him. Unfortunately, losing the round, but able to avoid a lot of jump-ins because of it, but not enough to win the round, it seems.
Fight.
Oh, there we go.
Good jab.
Still can be done. It's just one of the harder anti-airs to land. But if it works, it works. Yeah, now that crushing blow is ready. Now the gun is empty.
Oh, that was a big read on the throw, but just whiffing the neutral jump punch. That was Pulse. A really late breakaway. Oh, try to go for the crushing blow as well with the forward 4-3.
Well, the thing is, that string, as kind of gimmicky as it is, it still is plus a billion if it gets blocked. And on hit, obviously, if it's just a second hit, it will KB. So it's not the worst thing to throw out. Just maybe not regularly. I think there's a reason we've already seen Kombat go for it a single time after what, a couple of games, like 2-3 games now. But Kombat going up ahead. We have ourselves another close set as we're 6-5, officially over the halfway point. But Kombat on his third character in total. Of course, starting with Infinite Warden Geras, then going to Eternal Geras, and now trying to make it work with Showstopper Johnny Cage.
Noob Cyber, Johnny Cage, Erron Black, Shang Tsung's Island Ruins.
You know, I didn't know that Erron was one of the characters that can make Johnny's forward 3 string with. I know some characters can at certain ranges depending on how they block it, but I didn't know that Erron was one of them.
Round 1, fight.
Alright, but yeah, I mean, Kombat's only in the league. He's only in the lead, sorry, by one game so far in this set. I think that the Johnny pick he seems really comfortable on Johnny, like obviously, but it just seems like this was the pick that he initially made to he intended to play. You know, like maybe he was just playing around in Geras earlier just to warm up a little, just have a little fun.
I mean, I'd definitely say he's played as much Geras as he has Johnny at this point, but it's also variations, right? Like, Showstopper has been Kombat's bread and butter with Johnny for the longest time, even though, like, the real thing a lot of people are doing right now is going straight to outtake. Kombat is still mainly a Showstopper player, as far as I'm aware. So you're just seeing that next level of kind of, like, familiarity.
Oh, jabbed out the forward 4.
That was actually gorgeous. Oh, what was that? Oh, it must have been a flawless block attempt before.
Nice block in the overhead.
Now you can see Pulse really wants that Scud Shot, but you can't really react with Scud Shot against the Johnny Force Balls. You have to kind of do them at the same time. Oh, Kombat tried to down 4 out of those deep jump frames.
Oh, gets clipped by the end of the string. Kombat can keep him grounded. The 4-2-1. Nice tech.
Oh, preemptive back 2. Is that enough to kill the breakaway? Kombat tried to get out. This definitely... Actually, I don't know. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think this is
It
dead.
comes down to this bullet. No,
Oh
not
my
quite.
goodness.
Oh, won't matter anyway. Scud Shot immediately done.
Final round. Fight.
Oh,
Nice jab.
another. Yeah, I really like Pulse when he has that kind of neutral control that he can actually get those standing one anti-airs.
Nice back 4. And Pulse has been just playing this, you know, it's like he doesn't let anything that Kombat's doing deter him.
Is it possible to break back 2 into super? It isn't, but I wonder if, like, because if he goes back 2 into slide to save the super, he'll be punishable. Because remember, like, if you break away right as Erron goes for slide, then he becomes breakaway punishable. So if Pulse wanted to be greedy and not go for the fatal blow because it wasn't guaranteed to kill, then there's a chance that if he went for the slide to be greedy and hold the fatal blow and combat breakaways, then he can kill him for it effectively. But Pulse went for the fatal blow anyway. I think it was more of a, well, if he slides, I'll kill him, and if he fatal blows, I lose my breakaway, but I still survive. So it was kind of like a, you know, risk-reward kind of situation. But a good game for Pulse again, getting another one on the board, tying it up to 6-6.
Yeah, this is the closest one that we've seen so far. You know, it was like in the
Which is mad to say, considering how close Azerbaijan and Do Basic was for almost the same time. But by now, we'd seen Do Basic begin to, you know, pull off ahead. So absolutely the closest.
Like there's no 4-game plus win streaks like we've seen in the other 2 sets in this one. So far, it is really back and forth. You know, I think Kombat's had like, you know, 2 games in a row, or Pulse has had 2 games in a row, but that's pretty much been the extent of it. But Kombat as well, switching over to Kotal Khan.
Hang on a minute, wait a minute. I've heard that Bullock, like, low-key... Okay, no, he's playing Ascension. I was like, I've heard that Bullock low-key absolutely buries Erron Black. I've heard that Bullock really destroys Erron from certain mans behind the scenes. But he's going for Ascension, which is definitely... I think Ascension is a much more combat variation of Kotal.
Yeah, really solid, and also with the addition of the 1-2 take throw. Just pretty good all around.
Oh, there it is. For the first time, we see the drop kick crushing blow hit.
Not very often we see that anymore.
I feel like Kombat took the full damage worth of that acid.
Alright. 4-2, gonna force the breakaway out of Pulse.
Damn, Pulse looks... He has no fear in this matchup at all. He does not care. Oh my god. Oh, the drop.
Jab. Yeah, the drop was unfortunate, but still managed to take the round. But yeah, Pulse doesn't seem to be fearing anything in this matchup. Like, just seems to be playing really comfortable. Erron Black, you know, comfortable with the decisions that he's making, and Kombat just making the most of what he can right now, getting all the straight hits.
Just trading went out. Oh, punish. Back 2. Kombat opting not to break away. Taking another... Oh, gets off the ground with the advancing mid. There we go. Look at the range on that.
Not spending any bar on the command grab as well, as it gives you better Oki at mid-screen as well.
Oh, really good confirm. Is he leveled up? Is this going to kill?
That is going to kill if he spends the bar. There it is.
Oh my goodness. And that's another level of that damage buff. I think it continues through rounds to rounds. Oh, that's... Considering you only really see Pulse go for the rifle just to get rid of the bullets for the KB, the fact that they shooting them out ended up getting Kombat's breakaway out, that's a huge win for Pulse. Oh, at least it would have been. As Kombat near enough ties things up with a single projectile of his own.
Kombat trying to keep things safe. A flawless block reversal on the 1-2-2, but a nice confirm on the 3 anti-air.
That was gorgeous, dude. The Kombat, same side. Spin the bar. Get back in there.
4-3. Nice command grab.
No, didn't have enough bar that time. Was just away from being built. Okay, now
There's
this.
the back 2-2.
Yeah, this is a really big decision from Pulse. This is nowhere near going to give him the life lead. However, it is going to put Kombat away from potentially one combo away from death. It's going to force breakaway if he has it, which he doesn't. If he gets a combo right now, it's over. But Pulse, oh my god, that was dangerous.
Oh, the
my
neutral
goodness.
jump, the breakaway, the God Ray is gonna. Ow. He was on the floor too long. Oh.
Rare footage of Ascension's God Ray actually getting the last hit. Our combat 7-6. This is the closest set we've had on this first to 10 series so far since we brought it back. Erron Black. Looking good for Pulse though. Pulse really, I absolutely adore watching him play this character. He just has this unique take on the main thing is which buttons to use. Kombat and Pulse are talking in Twitch chat mid-set. I respect it.
Erron Black. Black Dragon Fight Club.
Pulse bring out the 4th Johnny of the night. I don't know, dude. 4 Johnnies out of 6 players. Imagine.
Round 1.
I really like watching Kombat play Ascension, though. I think Kombat has a really good grappler's mindset in this game. Ooh, oh, back to back. Yeah, Pulse was just holding north. Oh, back-to-back sweep as well. That's exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. Oh, didn't commit. Oh my god. Oh!
Jump back to confirm.
Oh! That round was gorgeous from Pulse. That was actually ridiculous. Like, everything he did in that round worked. Everything.
Oh, and there's the standing one take throw.
Chat is arguing about who is the best, and I think everyone is foolish because Kano is the best. My word is final. Kano is the best character in the game. Have you seen them brutalities? Oh, the punish! Kombat just absolutely smothering Pulse this round. This round has been a complete turnaround.
It has indeed. The 4-2 blocked. The unbreakable,
What?
unblockable still traded.
That traded? The effects didn't even come out.
It's still traded.
The
The
effects.
damage applied.
He literally, he just like tapped him in the toe with a sword, and it did it. That was actually incredible.
Oh, gets hit by the standing one. Doesn't punish the take throw.
Oh. Now, oh wow, what a whiff punish in a
That's
crushing blow.
KP.
Yeah, this is a problem. Big damage incoming.
Yeah, gonna spend the bar as well to keep the corner position.
No
But
break
after
either.
30 Then plus frames, and that's gonna be the down one into the command grab, close things out for Kombat. Who's now got a a bit more of a lead.
Yeah, 8-6. When you get to this part in a set, you really have to start considering. I mean, it's actually almost an exact mirror of what we said with Azerbaijan versus Do Basic, where if you trade game to game to game to game to game, and you end up in like the second half, and then someone goes a couple of games up, it's a lot more of a problem than if it was to happen earlier on. You lose a lot of that safety net. But I love the way a big thing is Kombat's ability to play around the fact that
Johnny Cage.
oh
The Johnny pick.
I was about to say a bit, but actually kind of linked to what I'm saying. Pulse, knowing obviously having anti-air options with Erron Black, but they're a bit more situational. You can't just kind of rely on them all the time. Not really able to get them a lot. Mainly about just making jump into whiff with pokes. Johnny Cage is just you leave the ground, he anti-airs you. It's as simple as that. It's got some of the absolute best standing button anti-airs in the game.
Yeah.
Kotal Khan. I mean, jump kicks are jump kicks, but I shouldn't imagine Johnny Cage has any considerably hard time anti-airing him.
Oh, the standing 2 anti-air from Kombat. That's unorthodox, but worked out.
Oh, apparently Kombat says he took so long on the character select because he can't remember who he was playing. God damn it! Kombat, how are you so good at the game when you're so foolish?
Alright. So Pulse doing pretty much what he needs to do is Johnny Cage. When you're outtake, just create space and start using the force balls and force the opponents to come into you. But Kombat just trying to apply as much pressure as he can. Down 2. Counter hitting as well, gonna convert that with a dash in. Low into the command grab, really clean stuff.
God damn, even that was 277 damage. My goodness.
Bruh.
Nice. Good pickup. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That damage is looking spicy. Uh-oh, at least it would be if he wasn't getting hit by everything else. Now, this has kind of been that classic outtake neutral that we're used to seeing right now. I don't know if it could be classic if it's been like about a month and a half, whatever, but you know what I mean. Whiff punish. Uh-oh, bar spent. Corner, he keeps.
About 36.
Gross. Nice,
Down
anti-air.
2.
Ooh. You saw that little unblock and reblock from Kombat. I wonder if that was a flawless block anti-air attempt. That was a empty jump from Pulse, so nothing doing. This is good for Pulse, though. Needs to keep Kombat here. The last thing he wants is to swap it around. Ascension gets you cornered and starts, like, every time he ends a combo, he's doing more damage the next time. With Oki, that's where it gets scary. He wants to avoid that at all costs.
That's going to get converted. Drops the combo, though, unfortunately.
No, not close enough for the grab, it seems. I wonder if he had any special that would have reached in that situation. Oh, Kombat, he really wants that grab. He really wants that damage buff.
And Pulse just not going to let him do that, but gets the trade on the pizza. Sundisc. Counter or punish going to crush you.
Oh, Kombat actually got a lot of health back from that Sunray. Uh-oh.
Oh, the 4-3.
And that's it, yeah. No holding on to the Fatal Blow this time. We're just going to let it go. Now once more. We can see him go in. Oh, he backs off. Has to watch out for trading. Sunray not going to help in this variation. It summons too far away. Whiff punish.
What a whiff punish.
That was gorgeous from Kombat. And that is going to give Kombat 9 games. What a whiff punish.
Just one more, and I mean, Kombat's been playing quite a variety of characters as well. You know, Geras, Kotal Khan.
He's played 2 variations of Geras, Johnny Cage, and Kotal Khan in true Kombat style. I would actually argue that's actually quite a few, like a low amount of characters for Kombat to play in the first 10. I'm actually quite disappointed.
Yeah, as opposed to the 10 individual characters per game, like per win.
Kombat, the kind of guy to message you and say, in this first to 10, right, can I change every time? So I can only change when I lose, right? What if I want to change?
Tactical throw.
Don't worry about it, Kombat. Don't worry, dude. Oh, we might. I say might have the last game of the set, but I don't know if I believe that. I'm a believer in Pulse.
Yeah, I mean, Pulse has been showing us really
Pulse
cool
hasn't gone yet. He put Kombat's putting his hand on his wrist and saying, "Sorry, bruh, got no pulse." Why are you laughing?
Of me to in your chat.
Yeah.
But I'm going to. Why am I not laughing? Because you killed this part of me now, Jake.
I could say you've got no pulse.
Okay, let's get back to the throw tech after throw tech. And air tears are just trading. Even the match is turning into spaghetti, just like my brain.
Damn.
Down 2.
He's definitely got pulse because he uppercutted. Oh.
Try to contest the forward 4 as well. The forwards he gonna catch. Combat.
Oh.
That's, P who shall not be named in the corner.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a
Immediate crushing blow, getting rid of the acid. Ooh, optimals. Lomuk commentary, thank you for the compliment. Oh, come on, grab. The advantage is used and combat is on set point. I feel bad for not swapping the names around, but you know what? I just can't be bothered.
It's alright. The names are interpretive.
Ooh.
Oh, the oh, he flawless block back, just take throws straight through
That
it.
was really rude of combat. That was a very Lomuk read.
Epic.
Oh no.
Oh, another flawless block. Up 3 is really working out for combat right now.
Oh, there it is.
Plus frames.
Pulse is not done. We're seeing some clutch flawless blocks. Oh, not enough. I do wonder if that was another attempt. Yo, he is just holding north. Oh! Sunray, don't let him do it.
Oh,
Oh,
there it is.
Sunray on block.
Didn't even stay out.
Oh, he
just
missed
like-
it. He lives again. Oh, he tried to jump. He would have survived. Oh. But he used the fatal blow.
Oh no.
Oh. No way.
Oh,
My God, we're still going. Pulse is alive. He almost was done when he threw away that fatal blow,
That down
but
3 anti-air.
not meant to be. That is the second
Pulse
time.
has got
That is the
revenge.
second time in 15 games that Pulse has gone for back 2 slide, and it's hit both times. He has thrown the kitchen sink at him and then some. Oh,
Nice throw tag. Alright, combat sitting on
Uh-oh.
meter though.
oh, he wake up. Okay, there's the hit. Combat. Does he spend the bar to keep the corner? He does. He comes off all of the offensive bar now.
Almost has his breakaway though.
Oh,
Raw command grab.
just built that too. So that's 2 levels of damage buff. Anything now is gonna hurt. Oh, he had to break away.
Nice tech.
He is glowing. My man is glowing. He is Colgate up. Oh no, no enough, no confirm.
Oh, the flawless block. The neutral jump. No, punish.
He didn't get it. And he went for the low. Is the grab the tank?
Oh, and the fatal blow.
And it all boiled down to just a counter poke fatal blow at point blank range. Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Epic Lomuk plays.
I'm gonna be that guy and give immediate hindsight because I'm skilled analyst. He jumped over him at the end. He got the neutral jump. If he timed the neutral jump right and connected a standing string, he could have killed him. But he just did it late. Just did it late. And now his soul is gone. And he's
Your
dead.
soul is gone.
What a set. That was a set and a half. That was a really, really, really good set. Holy shit. That was great. Well done, Combat. Thank you for waking up
Oh, I
and
just got
playing
a trophy.
video game.
Respect.
Oh, well done.
Yes, dude.
Pulse, of course, thank you so much for playing as well, my dude. That was a really, really good showing of Erron, and I really appreciate you coming on to play. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you to everyone that